let's get into No Red Ink. So here I am on the No Red Ink homepage after I've logged in. I already have my classes set up, and I'm ready to create an assignment for my students to use as practice in a lesson on conjunctions, commas with conjunctions. So we're going to be looking at fanboys words and then the subordinating conjunctions, the swabby words. So that'll be the common language that we're going to use. So now I'm going to go up here to assignments and I'm going to create a new assignment. Now in No Red Ink, like I said, it's great for pre-assessment and post-assessment. You see you've got diagnostics and you have quizzes. Today we're going to set up a practice. Since we're on our second day of this lesson, the students have already been introduced to the terminology and they've practiced a little bit with some support. And now it's time to get them to a place by the end of this class to where they can work on identify fanboys words, identify swabby words, all on their own, and then eventually to be able to reliably punctuate correctly. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to choose the appropriate grade level. For me, it's middle school. For you, it's middle school as well. And make sure that conventions is turned on. And I'm just going to search up commas. Now here we have building compound and complex sentences. I'm going to click on it to expand the tree. I want to make sure that I'm using the same language in my lesson as what they'll see in their practice. And I know that I need to start out because with them identifying fanboys words. It's important to me that they know what they are. And if I click right here, first of all, I can view what types of questions the students will be seeing. And I'll notice, okay, highlight the coordinating conjunction fanboys in the sentence. And so the student will have to click on or in order to get it right. So this is a really basic. This is great for my students that maybe are a little bit still shaky on what a fanboy's word is. So I just wanted to see what the type of question the student would encounter in this practice. And now what I want to do is look at the lesson. And here's a really great starting place when I'm lesson building, because I'm going to see common language that the students are going to encounter in the practice. And it also has the basic function of this grammar rule. So I see a sentence here and there's a fanboys word and a comma, and we have a complete thought in the beginning and then we have a complete thought after the conjunction. So I know to use this in my review from yesterday's lesson. So as they move forward into the independent practice, the students are going to be looking for these items. Now in the last lesson, I gave the students all the fanboys words in their notes, but I want to review those with them before they go any further. The other thing that I find tedious when creating lessons from scratch is trying to have enough examples for the kids to work through it just in my review from the previous lesson. So here, this sample lesson, this is really good, and I think I want to use it. Now, I could retype it, or if I come over here on Windows and I go to the search and I just type in snip, I have the Windows snipping tool, which I'm sure you're familiar with. I can open the Windows snipping tool, create a new snip, and I can highlight these notes. And I might use these as a slide just to talk through for review, or I might just use part of it and I'll copy it. Now I'm going to come over here to where I have my lesson set up in my Smart Notebook. You might use Smart Notebook or you might use PowerPoint, but the procedure is going to be the same. So I'm going to create a new slide and then I'm just going to paste it in. Again, I might not use all of this, but I want it over in Smart Notebook as a way for me to work, a resource for me to work off of. Because like I said, I want to use the same language.